he who steals a Pope's clothes, and who, for those who take shelter of him, steals the sins which have occurred in many lifetimes. Many lifetimes. I offer my respectful obeisances to the foremost of thieves, who steals Srimati Radhika's heart, who steals a dark lustre of the fresh Gentile, and who steals all the sins and sufferings of those who take shelter at his feet. He turns his surrendered devotees into paupers and wandering homeless beggars. At last. Such a fearsome thief has never been seen or heard of in all the three worlds. Mere utterance of his name purges one of a mountain of sins. Such an astonishingly wonderful thief I have never seen and heard of anywhere. O thief, having stolen my wealth, my honor, my senses, my life, and my everything, where can you run to? I have caught you with the ropes of my devotion. You cut the terrible noose of Yamaraj, the sever the dreadful noose of material existence, and you slash everyone's material bondage. But you are unable to cut the knot fastened by your own loving devotees. O stealer of my everything, O thief, today I have imprisoned you in the miserable prison house of my heart, which is very fearful due to the terrible darkness of my ignorance. And there, for a very long time, you will remain, receiving appropriate punishment for your crime of thieving. O Krishna, thief of my everything, the noose of my devotion remains forever tight. You will continue to reside in the prison house in my heart, because I will not release you from middle of eons.
Jerry Prabhu, can you on the mic? Thank you, Jerry Prabhu. बस जी इतना काफ़ी है। हाँ जी ठीक है जी, थैंक यू जी। आपने अच्छा गाया, आप भी माइक के साथ गा सकते थे, बहुत अच्छा गाया, अच्छा गाया जी। देखो इसकी ट्यून आपको पता नहीं है तो आपने सुर में गाया, जिसकी ट्यून आपको पता है हाँ पर नहीं, इसको मैनली वॉइस में नहीं गाया आपने, फीमेल वॉइस में। यस, हरे कृष्णा डिवोटीज, today like we are still celebrating the Purushottam Adhik Mas. This month is very holy, is the month of Sri Krishna himself. Whatever devotional activities we do in this month gets multiplied 1,000 times. So if you are visiting the temple today, then you visited the temple for 3 years. So we have a prayer that we say 33 times. So if we do that, we can go back to Godhead this lifetime. So I will say the prayer and then we all can repeat. So I'll also keep a count. Govardhana dharam vande Gopalam Goparupinam Gokulotsavam Ishanam गोविन्दं गोपिकाप्रियं गोवर्धनधरं वन्दे गोपालं गोपरूपिणां गोकुलोत्सवमीशानां 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 गोविन्दं गोपिकाप्रियं गोवर्धनधरं वन्दे गोपालं गोपरूपिणां गोकुलोत्सवम् ईशानां गोविन्दं गोपिकाप्रियं गोवर्धनधरं वन्दे गोपालं गोपरूपिणां गोकुलोत्सवमीशानां 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 गोविन्दं गोपिकाप्रियं गोवर्धनधरं वन्दे Gopalam Goparupinam Gokulotsavamíshanam Govindam Gopika Priyam Govardhanadharam Vande 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 Gopalam Goparupinam Gokulotsavamíshanam Govindam Gopika Priyam Govardhanam Dharam Vande Gopalam Goparupinam Gokulotsavamíshanam Govindam Gopika Priyam Govardhanadharam Vande Gopalam Goparupinam Gokulotsavamíshanam Govindam Gopika Priyam Govardhanam Dharam Vande Gopalam Goparupinam Gokulotsavamíshanam Govindam Gopika Priyam Govardhanadharam Vande Gopalam Goparupinam Gokulotsavamíshanam Govindam Gopika Priyam Govardhanam Dharam Vande Gopalam Goparupinam Gokulotsavamíshanam Govindam Gopika Priyam Govardhanadharam Vande Gopalam Goparupinam Gokulotsavamíshanam Govindam Gopika Priyam Govardhanadharam Vande Gopalam Goparupinam Gokulotsavamíshanam Govindam Gopika Priyam Govardhanadharam Vande Gopalam Goparupinam Gokulotsavamíshanam Govindam Gopika Priyam Govardhanam Dharam Vande Gopalam Goparupinam Gokulotsavamíshanam Govindam Gopika Priyam Govardhanadharam Vande Gopalam Goparupinam Gokulotsavamíshanam Govindam Gopika Priyam.
I offer my respectful obeisances unto the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, who lifted the Govardhan hill. He is the maintainer and protector of the cows. He assumed the form of a cowherd boy and performed various transcendental pastimes. He is the great joy and the grand festival of Gokul. He is the supreme controller and master of everything and everyone. He gives pleasure to the cows and the senses. He is the beloved of the cowherd damsels of Vrindavan. The scriptures state that by chanting this mantra 33 times every day with devotion during the Purushottama month, one will attain the mercy of Sri Purushottama, Sri Krishna, and attain the fulfillment of their spiritual desires. So what happens if we miss 2 days? No, but it says every day. But does 1,000 times today count for yesterday? Okay. What's next? And then after that we're doing Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 14 or whatever it is? Oh, yeah. I call you? I call you? Oh, yeah. Garuda, Kartos? Namaste Narasingaya. Pralada Lada Daine. Hiranyakashi Purvakshaya. Shila Tanka Nakalaye. Ito Nishinga Parato Nishingo. Yato Yamitato Nishinga. Bahir Nishingo, Hiryade Nishingo. Nishinghamadim Sharanam Prapade. Tavakara Kamalavare Nakam Abhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Shingam Kashipu Pringam Shabadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Hare Nishahai Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare 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 Jaya Nashingadev Jaya Nashingadev Nashingadev Jaya Nashingadev Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Nrsimhadev Bhagavan ki, Prahlad Maharaj ki, Nitya Gaur Premanandi. Hari Hari Bo. Hari Bo. What's it? Is it Hari Bo?
Haribo.
Okay. Yes. Oh. Thank you very much. You don't eat it? Oh. I wait until the curtain closes.
You're welcome. Hare Krishna.
Oh. Okay, so what is it? Canto 10, chapter 14. You want to do it?
Oh, that's a lot. I'm going home and go to sleep. I wish I could sleep right here. That's gonna be sweet.
I haven't done it yet. I don't want to do it.
Haribo. Hare Krishna.
Ooh, that is a lot. Okay, so for Shri Shri Radhakala Chandra, is the microphone on? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't done it yet. So, I know. Okay, so for the pleasure of Shri Shri Radhakala Chandra, we can read Canto 10, Chapter 14, Brahma's Prayers to Lord Krishna. This chapter describes the prayers Brahma offered to Lord Krishna, who is also known as Nandanandana. For his satisfaction, Brahma first praised the beauty of the Lord's transcendental limbs, and then declared that his original identity of sweetness is even more difficult to comprehend than his opulence. Only by this devotional process of hearing and chanting transcendental sounds received from Vedic authorities can one realize the personality of Godhead. It is fruitless to try to realize God through processes outside the scope of Vedic authority. The mystery of the personality of Godhead, who is the reservoir of unlimited spiritual qualities, is inconceivable. It is even more difficult to understand than the impersonal Supreme. Thus, only by the mercy of God can one understand his glories. Finally realizing this, Brahma repeatedly condemned his own actions and recognized that Lord Sri Krishna, the ultimate shelter of the universe, is Brahma's own father, the original Narayan. In this way, Brahma begged the Lord's forgiveness. Brahma then glorified the inconceivable opulence of the personality of Godhead and describe the ways in which Brahma and Shiva differ from Lord Vishnu, the reason for the Supreme Lord's appearance in various species of demigods, animals, and so on, the eternal nature of the pastimes of the personality of Godhead, and the temporality of the material world. By knowing the Supreme Personality in truth, the individual spirit soul can achieve liberation from bondage. In actuality, however, both liberation and bondage are unreal, for it is only from the living entity's conditioned outlook that his bondage and liberation are produced. Thinking the personal form of Lord Krishna illusory, fools reject his lotus feet and look elsewhere to find the Supreme Self. But the futility of their search is the obvious proof of their foolishness. There is simply no way to understand. There's simply no way to understand the truth of the personality of Godhead without his mercy. Having established this conclusion, Lord Brahma analyzed the great good fortune of the residents of Raj, and then personally prayed to be born there even as a blade of grass, a bush, or a creeper. Instead, the homes of the residents of Vrindavan are not prisons of material existence, but rather abodes envied by the jnanis and yogis. On the other hand, any home without a connection to Lord Krishna is in fact a prison cell of material existence. Finally, Brahma offered his whole self at the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord and, praising him again and again, circumambulated him and took his leave. Lord Krishna then gathered the animals Brahma stole and led them to the place on the Yamuna's bank where the cowherd boys had been taking lunch. The same friends who had been present before were sitting there now. By the power of Krishna's illusory energy, they were not at all aware of what had happened. Thus, when Krishna arrived with the calves, the boys told him, "You've returned so quickly. Very good. As long as you were gone, we couldn't take even a morsel of food, so come and eat." Laughing at the words of the cowherd boys, Lord Krishna began taking his meal in their company. While eating, Krishna pointed out to his young friends the skin of the python, and the boys thought, "Krishna has just now killed this terrible snake." Indeed, later they related to the residents of Vrindavan the incident of Krishna's killing the Aga demon. In this way, the cowherd boys described pastimes that Lord Krishna had performed in his Balya age, 1 to 5, even through his Palganda age, 6 to 10, even though his Palganda age, 6 to 10, had begun. Shukadeva Goswami concludes this chapter by explaining how the gopis loved Lord Krishna even more than they loved their own sons. So, for now, we can pause, and then tomorrow we can read text 1. Let's see how many texts there are here. Oh. Okay. So there's actually... there's 61 texts, which means that we should probably read 3 texts today. Okay, let's go for it. Just the translations. Text 1. Lord Brahma said, "My dear Lord, you are the only worshipable Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and therefore I offer my humble obeisances and prayers just to please you. O son of the king of cowherds, your transcendental body is dark blue like a new cloud. Your garment is brilliant like lightning, and the beauty of your face is enhanced by your gunja earrings and the peacock feather on your head. Wearing garlands of various forest flowers and leaves, and equipped with a herding stick, a buffalo horn, and a flute, you stand beautifully with a morsel of food in your hand." Text 2. My dear Lord, neither I nor anyone can estimate the potency of this transcendental body of yours, which has shown such mercy to me and which appears just to fulfill the desires of your pure devotees. Although my mind is completely withdrawn from material affairs, I cannot understand your personal form. How then could I possibly understand the happiness you experience within yourself? Text 3. Those who, even while remaining situated in their established social positions, throw away the process of speculative knowledge, and with their body, words, and mind, offer all respects to descriptions of your personality and activities, dedicating their lives to these narrations, which are vibrated by you personally and by your pure devotees, certainly conquer your lordship, although you are otherwise unconquerable by anyone within the three worlds. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. So tomorrow we can continue with 3 more verses of the prayers of Lord Brahma to Krishna. Haribol.
Krishna Kirtana Ganana Karnavadau Premamrita Vanidhi Veera Dhira Jana Priram Tau कृष्ण कीर्तन गान नर्तन प्रभु प्रेमामृताम वनिधि धीर धीर जन प्रिय वो प्रिय करो पूजित श्री चैतन्य कृपा भरौ भुवि भुव भारा वहन तारक वंदे रूप सनातन रघुजुगो श्री जीव गोपालक वंदे रूप सनातन रघुजुगो श्री जीव गोपालक कृष्ण कीर्तन गान कीर्तन गान नर्तन परम प्रेम वीर वीर जन प्रिय प्रिय करो निर्मा पूजितम चैतन्य कृपा भरौ श्री चैतन्य कृपा भरौ भुवि भुव मारव अंतरक वंदे रूप सनातन रघुजुगौ श्री जीव गोपालक विचार नहीं कल्पना सद्धर्म संस्थापक लोकानां हितकारिणं त्रिभुवने मन्नं शरण करो विचार नहीं कल्पना सद्धर्म संस्थापक लोकानां हितकारिणां त्रिभुवने मन्नं शरणं विचारणैकनिपुना तद्धर्म संस्थापक लोकानां हितकारिणां त्रिभुवने मन्नं शरणं श्री चैतन्य कृपाबरौ लोकानां हितकारिणां त्रिभुवने मन्नं शरणं विचारणैकनिपुनं तद्धर्म संस्थापक लोकानां हितकारिणां त्रिभुवने मन्नं शरणं राधा कृष्ण राधा कृष्ण पदारविन्दौ भजनामृतौ राधा कृष्ण पदारविन्दौ भजना नंदेन मत्तालिका वंदे रूप सनातनं रघुजुगौ कीर्तन गान नतल परौ वीर वीर जनप्रिय श्री चैतन्य कृपा भरौ वंदे रूप सनातनं वासुदेव सदसुरे आजवदस जगदाद रन्ना मंडलस्नी सदा तुच्छव भूत्वा दीनगणे शतो करुणया